Am I the bleep hole for disowning my brother when he came out as gay because of how he's treating his wife? I, 21F, have a brother 28 who came out as gay last month. He has been married to my best friend's big sister, 24, for 4 years. They have 2 twin daughters together. I'm really close with her, so I've been trying to stay neutral in what has become a messy separation. My brother told his wife he's gay by sitting her down and saying he had been sleeping with 2 different men for about 6 months. He said he is now sure that he feels romantic feelings for men. And also told her he has been sleeping with random men from Grindr for over a year behind her back. She obviously freaked out, asked him how he could do this, why didn't he tell her when he started having the feelings, etc. He said that he's always thought he was gay but he didn't want to come out because it might affect his career. She asked him what about the effect on her life. She is now a single mother to 2 toddlers. He was essentially very angry that she wasn't supportive of this, so he kicked her out of the house with the kids. After she eventually found a place to stay, my brother moved in one of the men he has been having an affair with. Since then, he has had very little contact with the kids, as in speaking to them on the phone once a week maybe. He has expressed that he still doesn't want to be public about coming out. So he posted on Facebook that he has separated from his wife because they aren't in love anymore and hinted she was the unfaithful one, posting things like, "Yeah. Seems like someone in this relationship wasn't satisfied with just one man and is basically being a dick. I told him a couple weeks ago that he's a fucking bleep hole and I don't want to be involved with him anymore because I think it's disgusting that he's treated his wife like this. I told him I get that you have to come out in your own time, but you don't need to kick her out, ignore your kids and berate her. And you don't need to make comments that people will bleep him mean she was being unfaithful." He said this was a joke about him having 2 partners now. Still fucked up. He said I'm being a homophobic bleep hole, and that I don't know how hard it is to come out. He said that if I don't accept him, I'm a bigot. He made mistakes and whatnot. I said maybe I will forgive him if he improves his behavior to his wife, and he said he resents her for keeping him from sleeping with men for years. I gave up at this point. My sisters, 17 and 24, both think I'm being homophobic. My mom agrees with me. Am I the bleep hole? Not the bleep hole. Him coming out does not absolve him because he's a fucking adult. What he did was shitty and he's incredibly selfish. This is someone I would absolutely cut out of my life. His wife and kids deserved so much better and I hope they'll be able to move on from this without too much trouble. Good luck. I have to give a big yes to this. He's incredibly fucking selfish. He's using his coming out as gay as a weapon in his victim mentality. Edit, I mean he has been having an affair for a year and kicks her out of the house. Seriously. He kicked his wife and kids out. Her divorce attorney is gonna have a field day with that. I hope her divorce attorney drags him through the mud. Normally I get pissed off at how men get fucked over in divorce courts, but this time seems more than fucking reasonable. Being gay in this situation doesn't matter one bit. Cheating on your spouse, especially high-risk MSM sex while presumably still having unprotected sex with his wife, makes him a complete bleep hole. This is my thinking. She was tested when it all came out and thankfully everything is okay, but even risking it is disgusting in my book. I'm glad to read she is healthy. That was my first concern as well. Remind her she needs to wait 6 months and get tested again. Why is this? There are some STDs that have longer periods where they might not show up on a test within a certain amount of time, even if you have contracted the disease. I believe the 6-month window accounts for even the longest of incubation periods. Not the bleep hole. You didn't disown your brother for being gay. You disowned him for being an unfaithful, selfish bleep hole. Big difference. Not the bleep hole. This fucking man. Take some responsibility for your own actions. She didn't tie you down and force you to have a family. This wouldn't matter if you were gay or straight. You have a family. You don't just make your partner and children homeless because she's not supporting your affairs. Jog on. He chose to marry her knowing he was gay because he didn't risk his career by coming out. But yeah, she's the problem. Honestly hate this guy so much. This alone, and he had the fucking balls to resent her. When he chose this is the most disgusting person imaginable. I can't believe he is using his sexual preference as a fucking weapon. This woman's life has just been flipped over and ruined for the time being, if not forever, just based on how she may feel and always be worried it will happen again. At least she got 2 daughters I'm sure she loves dearly out of this. If anything, though, OFC, their lives are turned upside down as well. At least they're young. 'Cause holy shit. Not the bleep hole. Your brother is family and this must hurt you a lot being caught in the middle, but I would say that his behavior is not acceptable. I have known men who have come out in their later years, but the priority has always been the children. At the end of the day, being a parent should always come first, and he seems to have forgotten this. Coming out would be a scary thing for anybody, but destroying his relationship with his kids, that's far worse. Exactly. He said that it's okay if he spends a month or so away from the kids while he sorts his new life out because they're too young to remember. I don't understand why he would want to be away from the kids, like not even FaceTiming them. I don't get it. Basically, the well-being of the mother of his kids means nothing, and his sexual awakening means everything. Misogyny is a huge problem in cis-gay male communities, but on the whole, they are feminist spaces. Gay men who are allies to women are some of the best allies out there. Maybe his boyfriend is enabling this and unkind to women himself, or maybe your bro is misrepresenting what's going in his marriage like most cheaters do. But pretty soon his circle is going to broaden. And more gay men and queer people in general are going to find out about this and will not think this is cute or tolerable. He's jeopardizing his standard in the community before he even has it. Not the bleep hole. Your brother is a disgusting bleep hole. For this reasons only, he cheated a lot of his wife. Kicked her and his own kids out because she was upset over him cheating a lot and lying to him since the beginning. Is lying to every single person they're close to. Him telling Facebook she was unfaithful when he has had multiple partners while married. He is a horrible human being. Cut him out and make sure his wife and kids are okay. If you have proof of him cheating before he told his wife, get proof. Give it to her in case she needs it for the divorce hearing. His sexuality is not an excuse to treat people like garbage. All of this, a suddenly single mother with 2 toddlers have their whole lives upended and kicks them out. I'm guessing the wife is a SAHM as well, so she most likely has nothing in way of money or income. Your brother is a selfish, cowardly, and vile man. Don't out him, but like everyone else has said, make his infidelities public. Try to help your sil get some legal help as well, and since they're separated, get her to apply for welfare. It will help a lot in taking care of her children. Edit, not the bleep hole. Maybe I'm just a petty shit, but I would call him out on Facebook for cheating. Don't mention he's gay, just that he was the unfaithful one. Something like, yeah, seems like someone wasn't satisfied with just one man. Yeah, that someone was you. Of course, this is terrible advice and no one should out someone's sexuality, even if they are being a dick. But imagining the look on his face as he read that message would keep my cold dead heart warm for years. This is the infuriating cherry on the shit cake for me. He's not ready to be publicly out, but he's ready to make public jokes that read as being smears against her. while privately he's giggling because he was the one fucking multiple other people outside their marriage without her knowledge or consent. He should have just sat there and ate his food. If he doesn't want to be out, he needs to pipe the fuck down and be gracious about this process for the sake of the family he